welcome back to my channel. Excuse my face if I look tired. It's because I am. I've had a rough week, a very busy week, so you just gonna have to excuse all this. I didn't plan on wearing makeup or anything like that. So today I wanted to come on here to do my 13 weeks pregnancy update. Currently, as of today, which is Sunday, I don't know what date it is. I think it's the 12th. Yeah, January 12th. So it's Sunday, January 12th, and I'm currently 14 weeks. But this week I'm gonna be talking about everything that went through during week 13. So let's get started. Okay, so the funniest thing happened this week. So I as you guys know, in my last update I did tell you guys that I was having a girl. I did have a gender reveal, and it was done through genetic testing. So my best friend, my midwife, gave my best friend access to my online portal, so that way whenever the genetic testing result came through, she would be able to log in and see my results, so she would be able to do the gender reveal party for me. So that went as planned. She did the gender reveal party for me. It was a girl. Everything was great. And we started planning, my husband and I started planning for another baby girl. We had already had a name for her, and everything was good to go. So Friday I had an appointment. I had a prenatal appointment for my second trimester appointment, and when I got there, my midwife, you know, she checked the baby heartbeat, which was fine. She also went over my genetic testing result, which I'm gonna get into it. But she was asking me, so did you end up seeing the gender of the baby, and was it everything you expected, and you know, how did you feel about it? So I told her, yes, I did have a gender party, and although I wanted a boy, my husband and I have accepted the fact that we are having another girl. And she was like, excuse me, that's not what the result said. And I was just like, no, it definitely said a girl. I even had a gender reveal party, so I showed her the videos and the pictures and everything. And I do have a small clip of that gender reveal party. I'm gonna see if my husband can put that in there, because he does my editing. So if he can, then you'll see. If not, I'm sorry. So she logged into my portal, and when I looked in there, it said male. I was completely shocked. I was screaming at the birth center. I mean, I was jumping up and down. I just didn't know how to act, and I was completely blown away. Now, mind you, I've always wanted a boy. Even when I was pregnant with my daughter, I wanted a boy. So you can imagine my excitement, because we already have a girl. So to have a boy, our family would be now complete. So, you know, I ended up calling my best friend, asking her what happened there. So she sent me a screenshot of the result that she took online. And when I looked at it, it seems that when she logged into my portal, my genetic testing result for this baby was not published yet on there. And the only result that was on there was my daughter's, because I'm still giving birth at the same place, so they still had my profile on there. So she automatically assumed that it was the result. She didn't even look at the date saying that it was 2016. She just saw the result and ran with it. So she mistook my daughter's result for this new baby. So that's what happened there. So here's why I have my blue shirt, because we are having a boy. So, and we already have a name, we already have a middle name. later on in the pregnancy, I would be more than happy to share that with you. We're just gonna let that cook up some more, my husband and I. So we are having a boy. Let's just get that out the way. We are no longer having a girl. I guess we were never having a girl. So we are having a boy, and we are over the moon about it. Well, my husband, he didn't have a preference. I did. I am over the moon about it. I mean, my whole vibe has completely changed since finding out that I'm having a boy. I am 100% more, you know, happier. I was already happy, you know, that I was having another baby, and not to say that I wasn't gonna love my daughter, the baby, if it was a girl, but it's just the fact that, you know, I have a girl and now I have a boy. I have a daughter and now I get to have a son. I get to experience the both worlds, and that's I'm really grateful and excited about that. So that's that. Another thing I want to discuss, last update, I did tell you guys that I switched out my prenatal because of nausea and vomiting. So I just wanted to show you guys the prenatal that I'm taking, and it's this one right here. Okay, it's by Vita Fusion, and I just they're gummy. They're little gummies, and I just take 2 of them per day. Now, in my genetic testing result, my midwife brought to my attention that although right now my iron level and my blood level are okay, she would like for me to supplement with iron or some type of blood pill to bring that up, because my last pregnancy at 36 weeks I got anemia. I became anemic. So to prevent that, or to get ahead of that, she had me on these. Hold on. Okay, the camera's focusing. So she gave me these so I can start take now. They're called Blood Builder Minis and Mega Food, and I think she gave it to me, so I didn't have to buy it. But if you are looking for it, you can get it at Whole Foods, if you have a Whole Food in your area, because I know some places, some states don't carry Whole Foods, but any organic store that you have should carry something similar or the same brand, or you can just order it from Amazon, because online has everything. So but it has beets, orange, broccoli. I mean, it's just pretty much everything you need as far as to provide you with more blood. So that is what I'm taking, and although I don't have a bump, I'm not showing. I am using bio oil on my stomach and on my breast, and I love this oil. I love the way it smells. I believe my mom got it for me, but I think she got it from Walmart, and I believe you can get it from your local stores or get it online. I doubt that my boobs will stretch any more than they already stretched when I had my daughter, because I did breastfeed for a year. However, and I already have like thousands of stretch marks all over them, so I don't think that I'm gonna get any more stretch mark in my boobs. However, but in my stomach, I have no stretch marks on my stomach, so I'm just still using it to prevent stretch marks. And even if it doesn't prevent stretch marks, at least to keep my stomach moisturized and keep it from itching. I'm okay if I do get stretch marks. It just comes with the territory. Anything that comes with pregnancy, motherhood, you know, my body changing, sometimes it's hard for us to adjust, but I'm okay with it. If I do end up with stretch marks, then that's just what it is. I just end up with stretch marks because I had 2 beautiful children. So, and I'm okay with that. Exercising. So now that I'm in my 2nd trimester, I plan on being outdoors last week during the week. I think it was Wednesday. My husband and I, we took the baby to the park. We walked, we jogged for a little bit. So I do plan on doing that a little bit more and getting back into just walking every day and exercising, doing some type of Zumba for pregnancy at home just to keep me going. But since I have my toddler with me, I know she's gonna keep me on my toes, so I don't have to worry about not being busy all day. Another thing I wanted to talk about is drinking water. I'm having a really hard time drinking water, and I know I'm not drinking as much as I should. So the second trimester, this is gonna be one of the main goal of mine is to drink a lot of water per day. I definitely want to reverse that and find a way to intake more water throughout the day. Now I stopped vomiting. I'm still nauseous. The nausea has not gone away, so unfortunately I'm gonna still be dealing with that. So but no vomiting, so I'll take that. I did gain, when I got pregnant, I was 117 pounds, and when I went to my appointment I was 121, and I'm 5'2", so I'm like very small. So I did gain a couple of pounds since I stopped vomiting. I'm excited about that. I'll take it. I'm not worried about gaining weight. Last time I gained about 35 pounds, and after I gave birth, like 2 weeks later, I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight. So even though this pregnancy is different and it's a boy, even if I was to retain some weight after I give birth, I'll be totally fine with that, because I can use a little bit of weight anyway. So I'm not worried about gaining weight at all. Whatever weight I gain, as long as it's healthy, I'm okay with that. So another thing that I wanted to ask you guys opinions about is that during my genetic testing result, there was something called a fraction ratio or something like that, and it was at 9%, 9.0%. And I was reading online, and it says that the average is 10 to 14 during genetic testing. If you guys know what I'm talking about, for those of you who do know what I'm talking about, that fraction, they say that the average is between 10 and 14, and my daughter's result was 10.5%. His is 9. So my midwife and that testing, the genetic testing and the fraction and everything like that, is just to basically test the baby's DNA to make sure that the baby is not gonna have any abnormality as far as Down syndrome or anything related to that. So because it was lower than 10, I was a little bit concerned. So my midwife called the genetic testing people to confirm that, does that mean that there's something wrong if it's under 10? And they told her that it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it being something wrong, and some people have it as low as 2% instead of 9%. So everything that I had on that genetic testing checked out low risk, low risk, low risk. So the baby is pretty much at low risk of all of those genetic testing abnormality, just like my daughter was. So the only thing that was different is that his fraction were a point lower than hers. Hers was 10.5 and his is 9.0 to the dot. So I did research online, and it showed that the average was 10 to 14. I mean, he's not that low to it, but it's still concerning to me. So I did communicate with a couple of mom forums, and they all told me that it's fine. I mean, the people from the genetic testing are saying that it doesn't necessarily mean anything, and my midwife is not concerned about it. So I'm just gonna try to put my anxiety to rest and put my faith in God and hope that everything everything turns out okay. I am currently 13 weeks, so at 20 weeks they're gonna do the anatomy scan. That's when they measure the back of the neck of the baby to make sure whether or not that they have Down syndrome, and they can see everything. So at 20 weeks for sure, when I do see my ultrasound, then I'm gonna know that everything is okay, and I'm gonna be completely I'm gonna stop worrying. But obviously I have anxiety normally, so every little thing is gonna bother me until I know 100% for sure. Even after the ultrasound, I'll probably even won't put it to rest until I actually have him in my arms and I can see that everything is okay. So, but for now, I'm gonna try to not worry about it. Please, 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 please leave in the comment, what do you guys know about genetic testing? What is the average? What do you guys know about the fraction range? Does it has anything to do directly with Down syndrome or anything related at all to a DNA abnormality? Please leave a comment and let me know if you guys ever did a genetic testing. Mine was Panorama. I think that was the name of the genetic testing that I did. If you guys did something different, please let me know what were your results. I'm gonna stop rambling on this video, so it's not too long. But that is all I wanted to update you guys on my 13 weeks update, and I will be back on my 14 weeks update to update you on that week. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, and please follow me on this journey. If you are pregnant, let me know how many weeks you are, how many people are pregnant right along with me. Are you having a boy or a girl, and how many weeks apart are we, so we can go on this journey together and I won't feel so alone. So I'm gonna be showing you guys my bump. Right now it's pretty much non-existent, but I'm still gonna show it to you anyway, and then that'll be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys on my next video. So this is 13 weeks, and yep. So all right, you guys, peace. See you next time.